a service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC and Jib Jab greetings. I'm Bud Lowell, and your full AccuWeather forecast is always on top here on your CNC local news pages. Eastman Kodak has announced the next steps it believes will lead it into a successful emergence from Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The company that made its name synonymous with everything to do with photography plans to focus now on commercial packaging and functional printing. In a news release, Kodak officials said they have begun a process to sell their market-leading personalized imaging and document imaging businesses. Kodak believes sale of those assets, the sale of its imaging patents, and its ongoing cost reduction initiatives will help it get out of bankruptcy during 2013. Kodak adds one other need among the significant milestones to be completed before it can move forward. The company calls it curtailment of its legacy liabilities, which would include retiree pension plans and health insurance benefits. Kodak CEO Antonio Perez issued a statement saying the initiation of a process to sell the personalized imaging and document imaging businesses is an important step in the company's reorganization and will enable Kodak to accelerate its momentum toward emergence. Personalized imaging includes Kodak's 105,000 photo kiosks, plus the rest of Kodak's traditional photographic paper and still camera film products. Document imaging includes Kodak's portfolio of scanners, document capture software, and services. Perez said these are valuable businesses in which Kodak has a leading market share. The company hopes to have them sold in the first half of 2013 and to generate substantial revenues in the process. So what will be left of the reshaped Eastman Kodak? In addition to commercial printing and packaging printing, which Kodak believes have strong future growth potential, Kodak will continue its consumer inkjet, entertainment imaging, commercial film, and specialty chemicals businesses. Those are parts of Kodak that are still proven cash generators. Antonio Perez said discussions are ongoing for sale of Kodak's patent portfolio. The final sale hearing, which must be held in federal court before the sale can go through, has been moved back to September 7th. The company repeated it has made no decision to sell the portfolio and it may retain it as an alternative source of funding to pay back its creditors. It took only 30 minutes for the U.S. women's team's soccer match against Costa Rica to sell out on Thursday. The game is September 1st at Salem Stadium in Rochester and, of course, features hometown hero Abby Wambach. U.S. soccer and stadium officials scrambled this week to add 1,000 temporary bleacher seats and more standing room-only space because of the demand. This is the team's first match since winning the gold medal at the London Olympics. It will be live on NBC, WHEC-TV in Rochester. Fans can also follow the match through USsoccer.com's match tracker and on Twitter at USSoccerWNT. On the same evening that family and friends mourned the death of a 15-year-old, Max King, Rochester police say another teen was shot and wounded in the same part of town. Police say several people called 911 Thursday night to report a shooting on Melville Street on the northeast side. Police found a 19-year-old shot in the leg. He was taken to Strong Memorial with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say multiple shots were fired from a dark-colored car into a group of people standing in front of a house, and they don't know if the teen who was hit was the intended target. Meanwhile, the investigation continues into the murder of 15-year-old Max King, who was shot down at the corner of North Goodman and Short Streets Wednesday night. King would have been a sophomore at Jefferson High School this fall. His family believes he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, going to a nearby convenience store where the gunman possibly mistook him for someone else. The Monroe County Sheriff's Department has identified the Wheatland couple found dead in their homes on Tuesday as James and Marcia Marcellus. The 87-year-old husband and his 85-year-old wife were found dead of gunshot wounds in their bedroom. The sheriff's office says the deaths have been ruled as a murder-suicide. The incident took place at 1167 North Road. Sheriff Patrick O'Flynn said earlier this week the couple had been experiencing failing health and were found by their adult daughter, who came to check up on them. On a happier note, the CEO of PGA of America joined Monroe County Executive Maggie Brooks Thursday to start the one-year countdown to the 2013 PGA Championship at Oak Hill Country Club. The 2013 PGA will be golf's final major tournament for that year, and it'll be returning to Oak Hill in Pittsford, which hosted the tournament in 1980 and in 2003. Brooks said the PGA Championship means travel and tourism, which is good news for the Rochester area economy. She unveiled a golf ball-themed countdown clock at the Greater Rochester International Airport, counting down the days until the tournament begins next August 5th. On this page, you can find links to these and other stories. At the bottom, links for you to post us your own news updates, sports and salutes, next news as it happens, updates when necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.